Good morning, Facebook. Alright, so I really want to, like, briefly, not long, talk about a topic that's kind of like been sitting on my head, like my soul. So, the term free love. Well, I do believe in free love. The only love I believe to be free is the love from a womb man, a woman that embodies the principle of a womb, which is love, essentially. So, free love is available. It's a loving love. It's a type of love that isn't really like a physical. Good morning. It's more of a love that resonates within every system of you. That's a free love. So, the reason why I'm talking about free love is because free love is a title that they use a lot. They use this in many different agendas. They use this to define different movements. They use this term to describe what they feel to be right when it comes to what they want to love. But let's now talk about free love. Free love bothers me because when you attach the frequency of love to things that you shouldn't. For example, I did a post about bestiality. There was a mayor dude who got caught dressing up like a little furry dude, and this is like a form of bestiality. They like to like dance around, dress up in the woods. This is like these are like things that people do. I'm not gonna talk about specific people, just people. They dress up in these little furry costumes. They go out in the woods. They dance. They have sex retreats. They have sexual acts and behaviors dressed up in a costume like a beast. Why would they do that? What would be the point of them doing that? They're living out carnal, rude, savage, animalistic behaviors. And that brings up a very dark energy. That brings up a very carnal behavior. And we want to avoid root, chakra, low base, system. So when this mayor, or when these men, or when these women, or when these people dress up in these beast costumes, they're literally performing bestiality, which then just opens up the doors to many other possibilities of free love. So I'm explaining that free love can exceed past what should be needed love. Okay, there we go. Because there's a difference between free love and needed love. For example, if everything was motherfucking free out here right now, we would be obese. We wouldn't be spiritual beings. We wouldn't evolve. There has to be limitations. So free love has to be limited. You can't just naturally just throw out a word or a system and be like, we're going to have love and it's going to be like free love. Okay, so free love is bestiality. Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's keep running with some free love. Sodomy. Or not even, let's talk about that word, because that's actually a place too. It's listed in the Bible. Children. You say, we're fighting for free love. Okay. Well, if you're fighting for free love, what happens when a grown-ass man wants to love a little-ass child? This is a question. I'm not asking for an answer from no one. I just want you to think about that. Do you understand this is the system of free love? Okay, I was just making sure that they didn't disconnect me. This is a scary possibility. That when you open up the gates, when you open up the system of free love, you open a system that anything is possible. Anything is possible. In the form of bestiality, things that happen with bestiality is you can then have humans sleeping with animals. Very scary possibility. You see it with in these really weird fetish tapes that they have on the internet. Humans sleeping with animals. Bestiality. Humans dressing up in little beast costumes. Bestiality. I mean, Halloween. We sit here and just dress up like alter egos or other ideas or concepts of what we choose or want to really be in reality in the days that society tells us we can't. That's why we dress up in Halloween costumes. You know, so just understand like this free love concept. Like when you open up the door to free love, you open up things that aren't necessarily good for the soul, for the psyche, for humanity, for existence, for creation. We don't want any like hybrid animals walking around, half human, half animal, like the pig. That's honestly what I think it came from, besides the genetic aspect of it. You know, so you also have to just think about, like I said, the things that you're saying and the words you're saying. Like this term free love is a scary thing for me. You know, it's scary for me because I feel that when you sit here and attach free love, it could be abused. Needed love has limitations. Needed love. Now, I'm not saying you don't need love from a child. Of course you need love from a child, but you don't need sexual love from a child. Oh, molesting ass, sick ass, priest, pope. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, man, it's because y'all are not even understanding y'all embodying energies and frequencies within you or within them, and it's controlling you or controlling them, and they're not even aware of it. Good morning, hello. You know, so I want people to really become informed that when you see articles like mayors dressed up in beast costumes, this is showing you the beast in your face. When you see people who sit here and spend hours amongst hours of living in this role-playing society where they just, you know, separate their physical shells from reality and digitalize everything from Facebook to Dungeons and Dragons or whatever is the new fucking wave. I need y'all to understand that you're just unplugging yourself. And you're not unplugging yourself from the Matrix. No, you're unplugging yourself from the only thing that is the bridge between her and this. Do y'all know that? Do you know the bridge? The bridge. Like, bro, they are talking to y'all subconsciously and subliminally. You have to understand a bridge is literally the means to get from one way to the other way. We are the bridge. Hello, bridge. You are the gap. Hello, gap, fall into the gap. Like, you are the abyss. You are a new abyss. Anubis. Like, please put these things together. Like, please understand the principle of these words. That none of this shit is meant to be taken so damn physical. You know, like Solomon, soul of man, the Virgin Mary. Like, understand letters have number frequencies. So I tell everyone, if you really want to learn like the science of like what these letters mean, and because every letter is attached to a different dimension. So A would be like the number 1, B would be 2, C would be 3, D would be 4. Death 4. Did I tell you death was in the 4th dimension? Death frequency 4. Diana, didn't she die? Dirty Diana. Ooh, that's a 44. Ooh, that's a dirty death. Yeah, look, just add the number. Take the first letter. Fuck what follows. Take the first letter. You know Fox, F-O-X, breaks down to 666. 666, when you add it all together, comes up to number 9. Because it was like a whole conversation on a couple different threads and stuff. I don't remember what, like the secret science of doom 666. Well, here's the doom, the secret science of 666. 666 explains like hella different things. But some of the things that 666 represents: 1, the number 6 is an X, or F, or an O. So this is done in gematria. I'm not, look, I don't read this stuff. I just talk and hope it's right. But they do, they have a chart where they sequence numbers to, letters to numbers, okay? So if you want to know how they do it, it's very simple. You go A, that's 1, B, that's 2, C, 3, and go all the way up to 9. And then start again. Once you get to 9, like G. G is the 7th letter. Because 7th is the embodiment of love. 7th is the embodiment of the 7th dimension, which is the 7th heaven, like the show. So of course, God will be the 7th letter connected to the 7th heaven. You know, this is the concept of what these letters represent, because the universe it speaks in numbers. So these people understand that the universe speaks in numbers, so they learn the code. It's just a code, you know. So these letters XXX is 666 because the letter X is 6. You know, so the X chromosome, the chromosome, that's the woman's chromosome, that's 10 times bigger than the Y chromosome. Like, why even have it? But X is for like a secret number for 6. 666 is also a secret number for carbon. We are all carbon-based beings. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. You know, 666. Science is 666. You know, so when they say the word fox, that's like them saying 666. When they're saying XXX, that's like them saying 666. It's just code. It's a code. So it's, you know, if you know the word, know the ways, you know what this means. Anytime they talk about death or beating death, they're talking about beating death in a 4th dimension, like going outside the box. Like as a Mason, they tell these little low-rated Masons to like first degrees in these systems, just learn your edge. Learn your edge, son. Okay, so I learn my edge, and then they get to the next step, and they're like, guess what? Because guess what? From this ledge, you get knowledge. I'm like, oh, so I done fucking waited 2 years for y'all to fucking put me out to some stupid shit. Okay, alright. So I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to disrespect no waves. No. Whatever your wave is, write it. So anyway, so then they tell you your knowledge, you know, puts you within a construct, within a physical construct called a cube that sits embedded within the middle of a cube or the star. You have to draw it out to really see the pentagon or the cube or whatever the symbol is embedded within there. Talked about it a lot of times, but you have to just really understand that the government just plays on your emotions. They sit here and have an obelisk, that little long thing with the point, showing that they're going to shoot straight up. Just like, oh, okay, so I put that S symbol with the arrow going through it on the wall. The dollar symbol. Okay, the dollar symbol. So, or the money symbol. What is this money symbol that they're doing with this S? With a pole, totem pole. Okay, all right. So you have to understand this. The arrow is representation of your spine. It's also representation of your higher self. Your higher self resonates within every chakra system. All of them. It even goes outside of the physical body. The physical body is the S. That's why Superman wears that S on his chest. That's why the Nazis was embodying the frequency of that S, that SS, or that thunderbolt, which is supposed to be Lucifer, falling to the earth. Lucifer, the morning star, or the light bearer. Like, please understand this. This is why y'all don't even understand in the biblical text. They call Christ the morning star, and they call Lucifer the morning star. But y'all don't even pay attention to biblical text. So what are they saying when this is the morning star? Because look at me, I go all on a different tangent, but it all applies. It all needs to be talked about. You can look it up yourself. The morning star is just a representation of the sun. Every planet in the solar system is a star. The moon actually isn't because it's an artificial construct, but could be a star by technical terms. The sun, the planets, they're all stars. These are stars. So the morning star would be the rising sun. It's all just occult knowledge. So anyway, alright, where were we going with it? I don't even remember where I was going with it. Because look, I go on tangents. I just start talking about different random things and can never really stay on track with what it is I was trying to talk about. But, oh, okay, alright. So, your chakra system goes all the way up. It sits up. Now, remember, your chakra system starts as like a root. It goes from root to the next step, which I can never remember that chakra system. But your root affects your sexual organs. So, let's think sex. Let's think instinctively sexual behavior. That's your root. That is what is at the core of everything we do. Next step would be your liver. They attack your liver with the food, the alcohol, the water. Your stomach, how you operate, how you move. They attack that by what you eat. If you eat too much, if you consume too much, if you're depressed, you're sitting your ass down. If you're eating too much, you're sitting your ass down. That's attacking your solar plex. They definitely attacking your heart. Your heart is actually connected to the fourth frequency. Why do you think all your celebrities are having heart issues, or all your celebrities die from some heart shit? Because they're showing you truth in plain sight. They're showing you that we run this shit. We run this death frequency. Yeah, I think that y'all are in charge, but you're not, because we're sitting here taking your players and your mamas and your daddies and your ancestors and unplugging their ass whenever we choose and dragging them right into the death frequency because we control their thoughts. So then you got your heart, then you got your throat. So, you know, this is how you elevate your heart. That's why below you, what you speak could elevate your heart. Elevation way. So speak some good shit right here. Let it ferment. Let it sit right here in your chest and speak it out. And make sure that your words come pure from your thoughts. That's why they say that the heart. They got books saying that the heart is impure. The heart isn't the way for you to be communicating or speaking. Not yet, because your heart isn't balanced enough. That's why Anubis weighs the heart and everything is, oh, so when I die, he's going to see if my heart is okay. Like, no. This is you. You have to make sure that your heart is balanced enough before you speak things into existence. Before you speak existence until you get into the frequency of manifesting things in a fifth dimension, which essentially will ultimately resonate you into a ninth dimension, which is ultimate manifestation of pure frequency of love, bliss, you know, whatever it is that you choose without any restrictions or negativities attached to it. So you got to go from the heart, speak it to the universe, to the earth, EAR, has to hear you, TH, speak it, let it sit in the mind. All right, this is your S. Your S goes through all those systems. This is the serpent. This is the spirit. This is the shell. All S's. This is the struggle. This is the sacrifice. That's that S that your physical body will go through. Hell yeah. But it will ultimately lead to salvation. Double S, SS. The reason why the rod or that dollar sign symbol sits above that S is because that represents the ninth chakra. It represents the ether. It represents the crown. It represents the ninth dimension. It represents the place that we can travel and take our soul and have it enter into an etheric form. But what they don't include in that little symbol, but I included it on the page, that serpent is eating a rat. A rat. It's light. It's trying to show you that serpent is attacking your soul. That serpent, that body, that scaly being we have, you know, what are some other attributes of some gills? They say we have gills when we're underwater. I mean, this isn't even talk about like a physical construct. This is your central nervous system. Fight or flight, freeze, or fornicate. You know, this is that reptilian system that we have within our body. So if you do not control that fight or flight, which they only tell you two when there's four, it's fight, flight, fornicate, like fuck, and freeze. Oh, I'm scared, can't do no more. Mannequin challenge, yeah. That's what they introduce these systems little by little, but these are the four systems that this reptilian controls. Your rat is your spirit, is your integrity to keep going and endure whatever the fuck you throw at it. Think about the rat. That is the concept why this serpent is eating this rat. It's trying to eat your spirit. It's trying to eat your drive. It's trying to eat your ambitions. Don't let nothing eat your drive. Don't let nothing eat your ambitions. This is your ambition. This is your drive. Think about why it's literally on my wall. Okay, on the wall of this page. It is a serpent eating a rat. Okay, a serpent is a reptile. A rat is a rat. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You have the rat teaching the reptiles, the turtles. So they're showing you that there is a connection between this. They made a goddamn cartoon about it. So just pay attention, people. Please pay attention. They put this rod symbol, boom, right through this S, which then connects to an eighth dimension. It literally creates an 8. If you pay attention to the dollar sign symbol, it's an 8 symbol because it uses your mouth, which operates at a 7th frequency. I love this money. I believe in this currency. This currency is God. These white presidents is God. You just keep feeding the government, feeding the system, feeding the Rothschilds, feeding the Jewish banks. You're just feeding it. So it's all your child. I'm happy you birthed this. You paid for it. You thought of it, and you created it. Pat your motherfucking self on the back. Real shit. All from this 8th dimensional system. Soon, we'll be able to go beyond this through the 7th frequency, like the 7 viewers are watching right now. Through the 7th frequency, we'll be able to go beyond this illusion, go beyond this matrix. 7th frequency, our mouth, what we say, will help us go beyond this illusion. What we do with what we say will help us go beyond this illusion. Our vibe, our vibration will help us go beyond this illusion. When we sing things, it'll help us go beyond this matrix. You know, this fake-ass construct. It's happening. It's literally happening. It's breaking down. The walls breaking down. Illusions, Mandela effect. What is Mandela effect? Man, there's that man word again. I'm going to point it out every time. Mandela effect. That's a melanated man. So, take away the Mandela effect and call it the melanated man effect. Damn right, it's the melanin effect. This melanin effect is motherfucking real. When you thought you knew things or saw things and it ain't what you knew or what you saw. That's the King Kong concept. What do you think who do you think King Kong is? He done came up, he done grabbed up the whole white woman, and done caused controversy all throughout the city. That is called the melanin effect. The fuck? That is what that movie was. What is Godzilla? Zilla in Hebrew meaning shadow. What is shadow God? Well, when that Godzilla rises up out that bottom and comes up and speaks, he's going to wreak havoc all upon your city. This is the science of what they do with these movies. This is the science of what they're going to have to tell you, because this is how we're going to have to save ourselves. Start speaking what we want and what we truly can imagine, and not what we don't want or what we truly could never imagine but yet manifest it.